Hi guys, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you can hear me. This stream is going to be rather quick. I was supposed to do like a proper guide with you. However, due to how my day went with my son crying for the most part of it, I'm a little bit exhausted. So we'll cover basics today and hopefully move forward in the next weeks to follow. Right, so I'm logging into the test server. Sadly, there is nothing happening. Okay, um, no new awakenings, no new units, nothing. So yeah, let me just quickly transition into the game. Yeah, this is it. Okay, so the date has been set up to today's date. As you can see here, there's nothing really happening. I did check all the units to see if there's anything new, like for example, maybe Meribate Second Awakening, maybe Leech or something else. So I scrolled through all of these units and there was nothing new. Okay. Yeah, I know, but I didn't. I think that was last week. No, I actually got that weapon to max level on the icon here, but I just didn't bother testing. Maybe skeleton weapon. No, I think I checked all the units, but yeah, nothing. Yeah, so there's nothing. However, there's a new thing. Obviously, we can't test it on a test server. This is new. This is where we'll be able to watch the biggest wallets fight it out. Okay, I will not participate in that. I'm too far behind. So yeah, definitely that. Yeah, but I don't know where that's coming. uh, so I can just show you a sneak peek where it is going to be. Uh, Also, another issue is, luckily for me, all my battle scars go reset, but there is some issue with it. When I press activate, I got a status code error and I can't activate them. So my units are without any benefits of scars again. Okay, so I lost like quite a lot of power. But that's good because I actually overdid it a little bit. Now, so there's nothing I can show you guys, okay? The date actually moved forward just a day before the light elemental was released, and I was hoping the next day I will be able to get her, but I couldn't because they moved the dates back. So there's nothing for me to show you. So what I decided to do today is focus on the guide. Okay, so as I was actually playing Undecember for quite a lot, I did not focus on the guide. Luckily for you, I actually decided to quit Undecember because the game is awesome. The game is amazing and everything. However, they don't give, so far I didn't receive any diamonds. Yeah, Adrian, I know that, but I can't unlock them anymore. Something's wrong, yeah. So Undecembered, a great game. However, the inventory cap is annoying. Basically, I need to run to town every 10 minutes, which is annoying. So I decided I'm gonna drop the game because I've played it for like 3-4 days and I got 0 premium currency, and you can only unlock that by premium currency. So I said no, I'm not doing that. So yeah, I dropped the game. I'm not playing Torchlight as well. I could have, but just no time. Okay, I want to focus on creating some guides for you. So what I want you guys to do with me tonight, obviously I'll do the diamonds as well, and I don't want to take too much of your time. I want it to be a community guide. Okay, so I'll take your input and we'll work on it. Okay, so first of all, this is going to be Fiona's guide. Well, Fiona slash Inferno mainly. So obviously we know Fiona is the strongest Inferno hero right now, but obviously she is behind a paywall. You can only get her by paying $100 or whatever currency you're playing. So my guess is, my plan is to first find out the best Fiona's team. So that will be like end game for Fiona players currently, because obviously the meta shifts. Okay, the meta changes. Right now, I believe the strongest combination is with the dungeon. Okay, I believe Inferno dungeon team comp is amazing. Right, this was something I was playing about. I don't even remember. Oh, that's from the last stream. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this combination is amazing. Obviously, Venom Spawn currently is in a very bad state, so he can be easily replaced. With that, we'll lose the aura because they are not available on the test server. If I want a skin on the test server, I need to pay for it. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Actually, yeah, we can play that. Okay. Yeah. So I believe this will work out quite well. Okay, I believe this could actually be. Yeah, it's a priest partner, so we can actually even replace that and put him in here. Okay, so great. But that's later. Yeah, that's 2 months from now. Yeah, so I believe this team currently will be the best team for Inferno. Okay, that is my opinion, and during the test, I had the best results using that. Okay, obviously, there's just a little bit of damage. You can improvise. You can remove him and put Dark Elemental. Yeah. Yeah, it's ranged, so you'll need to replace something. You can obviously move, shift them around. Okay, so now before we move forward, as I said, I want it to be your input as well. Okay, I'll be doing them quite a lot. Okay, I'm doing these pulls during the stream. Yes, he's got some bugs, but even with these bugs, he's still the best SSR tank in the game. I would say the best tank in the game currently. Yeah, so I'm going to do these pulls, as you can see on the chat, quite often, and I'll note them down. Obviously, this is I'm asking about one off because there's obviously a few more. Yeah, so I got some bullet points that I want to cover during this stream before we call it a day, and then we'll continue. Yeah, Edison, I understand that. However, for the long-term planning, Venom Spawn will be relevant once we get the banner, and that's why I said I would at this point that we are, I will mention that you can drop down Venom Spawn and replace it with actually let me take a screenshot of that. Okay, so yeah, because I want in that when I do something I like to do it good, so I want to make sure that when I explain a formation, I explain what can be moved. Okay, because this is what's working in the meta right now. But obviously, we will shift, change, and stuff like that. So if we're playing now, I would definitely drop Venom Spawn. It could be good here, and you can obviously shift that around and always faceless in the front. That's what I need to remember. Okay, and this will add you a lot of offensive power. Okay, so this is another combination of that team. Right, so that's our dungeon Inferno. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna leave that. Okay, we'll talk about backups and stuff like that later on, because at the moment we're just covering the pay to play. Okay, right? This is the Fiona guide. Okay, we'll try and find out the best free-to-play for hero for Inferno as well, because as you know, I got all the heroes and stuff. Right, so that's Fiona with Dungeon. The other option is, thanks to how biffed this unit is, we could run Golf setup as well. And since the Dragon Turtle weapon release, he's quite beefy tank, okay? I believe he's one of the strongest tanks that has no second awakening yet. He's a little bit stronger than Paladin, however, Paladin is a little bit more versatile. Paladin can be run everywhere. So if I were to run a Cove team, it will look something like... We'll see, okay? So yeah, I will run something like that. Okay, the reason I'm using phone is I could run Judy here, but we need some kind of invincibility, and Seer is in a similar position to all other units, all other commanders, and this will allow us to actually play Venom Spawn as an off tank, because we got a lot of... I would even do something like that. This will be our kill line, okay? This gives us a lot of damage potential in that line with how strong Pregnant Archer is on the second awakening. Okay, I believe this will be a second team that can fight against... Who I got here? Okay, so I got Adela here with 3 tanks. All right, I know why. Okay, yeah, okay. I was checking something here. Okay, let's change that. Let's put a solid kill line here. Right, that sounds reasonable. Yeah, so I believe this... okay, so someone said no. So whoever said no, could you tell me what you think is the best Fiona formation right now? Because I want to have your thoughts as well. Maybe there's something that I'm missing. Maybe there's something that works better than Dungeon one. So yeah, if you voted no, please tell me why and what. Dungeon Necro, okay. We'll see that in action as well. I'm sorry, you're talking about Dungeon Necro. I'm talking about Inferno. There's no Inferno in your team. In the one that you highlighted. We're only talking about Fiona. Fiona is actually good to cover some mix-up teams without Inferno. Okay, that's interesting. Ivica, do you have any suggestion? Or is it that Dungeon Necro that we're talking about with Fiona? With Fiona instead of Griff? Okay. That is interesting. I'll add it. But I believe Dungeon Necro, that will work better with Griff than Fiona. Yeah, Edison. Griff. Yeah, but that's the thing, guys. I understand that Dungeon Necro is amazing now, okay, under Griff. But what I'm looking for is the main Fiona teams, okay? Because I know even Boragus with Dungeon, Stronghold Dungeon is very strong. Okay, but yeah, I need May Fiona as a hero. Okay, this is where we'll be covering in the guide. Fiona and Inferno faction, really. But I'll run Dungeon and Necro, but for the long run, you obviously want to run Fiona with Inferno units, because once we get what's her name, Fallen Angel, and the other one, what about Adjutants for Dungeon plus Inferno under Fiona? Yes, Ivica. First we'll try the formation, and then we will work on that as well. Okay, so this is why, yeah, Hell Baron, thank you, Mephi. This is why it's gonna take us a long time. Okay. So first I want to see these two variants without anything, because if I do that for Fiona, I'll need to do it for Adela as well. Okay, to make it fair. And obviously, since this is one icon, I will only be able to use time. Oh, I forgot the name of it. Time stop once. Okay, I can only use it on hero. So anyway, yeah, I know how Inferno and Dungeon works. I know it's quite strong. So let me just quickly try this. That's fine. I'm not even using Sia here. Yeah, so obviously the way I would run it is you want to avoid Naga line with your weaker tank, and Devil from these two tanks is stronger. He's, as I said before, is quite good, okay, the Dragon Turtle. Right, so let's see how this plays out, and then I'll go back to the other one, and I think this will be like good. And then I'll check the Necro, but with Fiona as a main, I don't think so. Oh my god, something got reset. Okay, so I lost this. We round pregnant. Okay, so these 3 units are still doing a lot of damage. The Devil tank stronger than the Frog. You mean that way? To protect it? Yeah, we could do that as well. However, the reason I wanted to do that is to make sure we don't die here. Okay, so that was when actually avoiding the death line. Okay, so now there will be more pressure on Naga to survive with all that. Okay. So now we're on to the weaker tank, okay? Because obviously from these two tanks, Dragon Golem is weaker and Naga just dies so quickly. So as always, and this is what I highlight as well, the positioning of your units and who you are going into is quite important. And with Abyss Lord, I think he's got the counter mechanism. Can't remember, it's been ages. I think he's got like a counter attack or something. When attack it, yeah, unleashes a counter attack. Yeah, this deals a lot of damage to Naga. As you can see, Naga dies as well. So that's why it's very good to put your Abyss Lord into Naga and if anyone that deals quite a lot of damage. As you can see, Regnant Archer is also OP right here, right now. Okay, Crate is not doing too much damage. However, Crate works well with Regnant Archer. So worth keeping, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so quite good. This is all the damage you need, really, these 2 units. You don't need anything else. They'll carry you. If they can't carry you, then obviously your opponent is much more power than you. And Priest for the healing, and the buff and Sisters healing, and Vault for invincibility. This is it. Okay, I believe this is very strong team as well as the Dungeon one. Okay, I've played Dungeon Inferno quite a lot on the stream, so I'm not even going to check it right now. Yeah, but now we can play. Okay, so we can think about what kind of backup we can run. Okay, so this is something that I don't really focus on my main account, because my backup units are not the greatest. But those of you who run Inferno, or even if you don't run Inferno, could you tell me what is your what is the favorite backup lineup of yours? Okay, because I believe quite a lot of people actually run Arctic Corrosion. Okay, because it gives freezes the enemies. Yeah, I believe this is the most common one. I remember at the beginning of my server, everyone was using that because of the attack by 100 and speed. Okay, but yeah. Okay, so I believe the Arctic Cohesion is the most versatile one. This is obviously meaningless at the moment. I did not hear about anything good coming out of that. Damage reduction, yeah, quite good. But most of the time, by the time your backup is on, it's kinda that's the end of the fight, okay? So this actually prevents from that from happening most of the time. Okay, it's like CC, good damage, and yeah. So Sister Rampart Challenger plus Panther will be an OP bug. Okay, obviously we won't be able to test that because Fiona is winning, and it's very hard to test what is the best backup. But we can just theorize. But I think we all agree that Arctic Corrosion will be the most versatile one. Okay, so that covers that. Then we can think about. Obviously, I have access to everything, guys. Okay, as you know, not everyone will have access to it. So let's not worry about the units, okay? Because it all depends on who you have. But obviously, if you're playing, well, I'm playing right now. I'm playing Cove and stuff. Okay, so I want to boost these two units. Okay, a good way of boosting that will be obviously going for the legendary. Okay, so as you can see, okay, Venom Spawn is actually not here. Oh, that's the forest. Okay, good. Oh, okay, that works well. Yeah. Yeah, so from all of that, I think the most beneficial one will be okay, I'm using all of them. Okay, so it's no much. Okay, so you want that. You could play whatever you got left, okay? Sorry, Edison, what you talking about? T0 dungeon, hidden land, T0 fortress. What's all that, Edison? Right. So anyway, I'm gonna leave that empty. By you want legendary here. You can also go for leader. Okay, this is all good. Heroes, yeah, adjutants. Okay, I maxed out all the adjutants, by the way, so we could play about with it. But okay, so obviously, believe if you're playing Fiona, that means you're willing to spend money. Okay, when a friendly hero casts ultimate, scale increases the FPS of all friendly units by on enemy units by 20%. Okay, that's quite good, but obviously, most of us have or will have and I believe this is still one of the best adjutants. Taza. Okay, everyone's playing Sista or some kind of healing, so that is quite good. What are the most common ones? Okay, so we're playing Inferno. Yeah, I use Kilgore on my main as well. Very versatile, can be used anywhere. So yeah, we can go with that. Okay, Zeron is not good. However, is Scorch counted as a burn? Because with everything that's happening with Fiona, it's more of a Scourge than a burn. Yeah, and my unit's actually immune. Okay. Not bad. However, you could also go, if you're playing P heroes, you can always go Dragon Mutara as well, okay? It's not bad. Mephala. Oh my god. Where is she? This friendly defensive units block value and unit damage reduction because the shield granted. Okay, it's not bad. Okay, so there are a few choices. I know people were also running what's his name? Korvac for the attack. But I think right now there might be better options with the second heroes coming out. Okay, but I believe these two will be, well, at least Tazar will be mandatory. Okay, everything else could be like yeah. Ooh, Ezio. Well, people are still playing Ezio. Why are they playing? When a friendly hero casts an offensive spell, increases the critical damage of all friendly units. Okay. That's quite good. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even have him. So I'm not gonna lie, and they've actually expected Adela. Okay, not bad as well. Yeah, Kraghack. What does Kraghack do? Hmm. Yeah. Okay. So if you put Adela, that's kind of waste as well, because Adela, see, the reason we don't use anything. Oh, Bragus is great, I know that. Yeah. But okay, see, I think we're gonna leave it second gen heroes free, okay? Because if you're buying second gen hero, you probably are playing that faction. I would not spend 100 to get Boragus just as a adjutant. 6 million. How many do we have? We got, well, if I'm running, yeah. Okay, yeah. Candle to boost RL. Candle. Candle, my man. Okay, so there's few options. Yeah, so let me write down your suggestions, which I'll mention. So yeah, you guys said that adjutants. Okay, I will say Tazar and Kilgore are kind of two that stand out. Then we have Mephala, Ezio, Krag, Hack. Candle to boost. Abyss Lord. Maybe Astral. Astral. As each time a friendly hero casts spells or friendly hero needs to go. Okay. But the question is, do we need that extra healing? See, it's always nice, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, that is said then. Okay, so yeah, we got the adjutants covered as well. So I got all the suggestions here. Okay, so what else did I want to cover today? Right, so formations we got. Okay, so we got the basics. Now, okay, I got a question, guys. If you were to play, let's just revert it. Let's change it to actually that. Let's kick this guy out. Okay, if you were to play free to play hero, okay, and somehow manage to get lots of diamonds, because as a free to play player you can get a lot of diamonds from Discord events, following my stream, stuff like that. Okay, so let's say you've been playing for 2 years and you manage to get all of that. Okay, I know it's a far stretch because obviously that's 2 SSR units plus 6. Okay, so yeah, okay, but let's say this is your end goal. Oh, Ivica, good shout, good shout. Good shout. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So what did I do? Where did I put? Leave that. Dragon turtle. I'm not sure. Should I switch them around? I think one of them boosts each other, but yeah. This was the setup that I lost. Yeah, just this. And let's run it. Let's see if it lost. Because remember I played Devil on the bottom line, and that's the team that lost. So yeah, okay, so definitely Devil need to go down. Yeah, because it's a win with the Devil. But good, we lost one fight. That's actually good that we lost it. Um, let's see if Adjutants will turn the fight, turn the tables, basically. Okay, so yeah, we lost this fight. Let's add these Adjutants. Let me just add these two fast, and then we can see who can be the fed one. Yeah, quite a huge difference. So these two are enough, basically. But let's add Mephala. No, Mephala is defensive. Let's go even more offensive, okay? Because obviously you can choose who we want. Let's go with something that I don't play because I don't have it. It's you. Yeah. Probably it does pair Tazar with the priest, and it's a good combo. Yes, Adrian, I am. Yeah, that's why I said 2 years, okay? Because I understand as a free to play player, um, it's very hard to achieve anything. You just need, but you can if you got time, and if you do participate in all the events, and you're lucky, you can get like between 8 to 10,000 diamonds. Yeah, I think that's right. Something like that. I remember I've done a video like 2 years ago that you were able to get like 5,000 diamonds per week. It probably doubled since then. So yeah, as we can see, okay. So yeah, right. So let's find the best free to play friendly hero now. Okay, so if you are free to play friendly, you will not have these adjutants. Yeah. So depending on the events. Uh, if you're lucky enough on my streams, you can get 2,000 diamonds per month easily. Plus, you can have 10 scrolls on every month. So, anyway, if I were to play, that's my thinking. Agral, do I want to keep playing this as a free to play player, or do I want to go with dungeon? Okay, because there are two variants that are very variable. Okay, as you can see, this is good because of this. But if we move forward, okay, free to play requires good planning. So we're gonna have one more unit coming in this year. No, maybe next year. We'll have Fallen Angel. Oops, pardon. So Fallen Angel will require one of the units from the back row to disappear, or we drop this and put someone here, okay? That is always an option. But let's revert it and we could try Gallo, okay? Let's try Gallo before I move forward. But what I want to do is I want to get back to dungeon formation. Because I believe that dungeon Inferno for free to play players will be more beneficial than Cove. Yeah, probably. Because dungeon on its own is quite a good team. So if you're free to play player and you got these dungeon units built up, you can actually get two good teams in COG. One full Inferno using a free to play hero, and one full dungeon using Jedi. Yeah, so the reason for Jello to work in this scenario is there's no threat to the backline, as no one doing any damage to the backline. So even okay, where is my frenzy going? I did not notice, but did frenzy go to the archer or did it go to as a cheated? Okay, as also good. I thought you meant as a hero. Where did the frenzy go? I'm worried that it actually went somewhere it's not supposed to. Okay, I need to run this fight again just for the beginning. Oh, did it? Okay, because I noticed that the devil has died so quick. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, it's all good then. Right, so in this case, Gale does no work. Okay, so Mullich will work with dungeon. Okay, so that's why I'm actually trying to do this. Okay, I think this will work better. Okay, I think for free to play, this setup is a little bit better. What am I Obviously this is like high end, okay, and people will be complaining that this is a formation for free to play, but it's unachievable. But as Adrian said, if you play in 2 years, you might be aiming for that. Okay, obviously it's quite late to start now. Okay, so yeah, let's go with heroes. I'm a little bit tired. Okay, but as we know, not yeah, I cleared that. My work as well. My work as well. It's just like Judy, yeah. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna compare which hero has the best results. We can win with melee. The only thing that I believe will be hard for free to play is getting to SSR units to that point. Okay, but let's dream. Okay, let's dream. Okay, Dragon. Okay, so for Dragon to be able to clone, should I move it here or is that alright? Oh, let's see. Because obviously with Dragon, the and another thing, guys, right? So we're testing these heroes, and some of them got different levels of spells. Okay, so keep that in mind. I'm doing a test on underdeveloped free-to-play heroes. Okay, so it's not going to be conclusive. Okay, because obviously I need to finally get these spells up to the max. So as you can see, underdeveloped Mulich won against fully developed Adela. And this is a thing I've been trying to tell people, and this is why I've been using Ryland as well. Is that's doesn't really, well, that is actually wow. That is compare. I would compare that to Fiona. Truth to be told, and I was actually cloning Dark Elemental. Okay, so how do I clone that? Oh, I'm not gonna clone that because I have Dark Elemental. It will always be Dark Elemental. I need to drop Dark Elemental. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, where I'm going. Let's do that. I think the domain is automatically on. I'll have the dungeon domain and the Inferno domain. Ha! But it was better with Dark Elemental. Much faster, much cleaner. But I believe this is much safer. Yeah, so the problem with Adela is there's no damage to the backline. It has to go through the tanks. So that's why it works. You need to shred tanks to be able to get to the backline, and I'm playing against that kill line of Adela, and I'm winning easily because the devil is blocking all that. So I would definitely... Yeah, I would definitely value Dragon as the best choice. I don't know, how did I manage that? Let's try. Let's see that fight, okay? Because yeah, previously that was Dark Elemental doing quite a lot of damage, and now we got Phone doing so much damage, and it happens sometimes. I remember during the stream of Phone, it happened once. Maybe there's... Look at this, Phone is killing the backline. Yeah. She's killed Paladin and she's killed the Arcane Archer as well. Maybe there's a weird interaction when you actually clone her. Of course. We're not gonna find out. 17% of the damage. More than Faceless. And not even that, look at the clone's damage. 4-3. Same as Black Dragons. Maybe we'll see that clone's damage. Spell damage? No, it's the same. Yeah, so definitely I will suggest Draken. Oh, and I'm not even using damage oriented spell emblems. Okay, so yeah, definitely Dragon. You don't even need to clone Phone to win, okay? When I cloned Dark Elemental, I still could kick ass. So yeah, what we covered today is Fiona can be played with Inferno Dungeon and it can be played with Inferno Cove. Can easily take down what's called Adela. Yeah, which spell mark for Fiona? This is next thing we need to do. Okay, we covered the backup. We covered adjutants. Let's do spell mark. Yeah, this is something I usually forget because I can't test it. Because if I take Time Storm here and Adela, I usually use it as well. Apocalypse, well done. So probably the poison damage. So what I'm looking for, Fiona. Okay, so at the moment this Fiona team has no. Okay, let's drop that. This is much better. So let's play this fade out. Also, guys, just so you can remind me, How much does it cost to get a unit to 6-star if we are using the cheapest method? So basically, when we are using the fully maxed out alta keys, is it 46,000 diamonds per altar? So that's times 2. That will equal to 92k. Okay, 94. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that will be 47.35k diamonds per altar times 2 to get the cheapest 6-star. Okay, so yeah, we won this fight. Wasn't hard, but the Dragon team worked even better. Look at the time, okay? With the Dragon, we had better result than with Fiona. And that's an underdeveloped Dragon as well. So it's quite interesting. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know you actually need to do one more pull. Because usually the way it works for me is I still have leftovers and stuff because we got them from events and blah blah blah. So yeah, don't worry. Okay, so 77 seconds is the time to beat. Okay, so let's see which mark will give us a better result. Might not be too beneficial. Ooh, I see something new. Okay, I saw something new. Oh, I have no idea. Agral. Okay, anyway, let's not spoil. Yeah, let's not spoil that. I have no idea what the hero does at the moment, so I didn't actually check heroes. I didn't expect that. So that's interesting. I don't have him, so I can't check him. I can read skills, but I can't. So yeah, you guys need to wait. I'll know tonight. You guys need to wait. Anyway, quite hyped for that. Adjutants promote specialty. Where is it? Here. We're so going to spoil him. No, I will not. Okay. Yes, consume fatty tokens. Fire. Okay, mark fire. Do we have anything here good? No. Okay, I would not go for any of them. We're not doing any fire damage. Everything else here sucks. So we definitely don't. Oops, no, unequip. We definitely don't want fire. Give me rainbow, please. Okay, water. Replenish magic. I have no problems with mana. This is always good. However, right? Yeah, time stop is probably the best one. Okay. This is not so good now with all these second gen heroes who don't have mana problems. They just don't. Okay. So while it was good, right now it lost the value, at least in my opinion. Earth. I'm just going through all this. Okay. Verification, Mystic Domain, Animated Forest, okay, Necromancy, Sword of Death, Ripple, Stone Skin. Okay, so yeah, from all of that, a few of them are quite interesting. Yeah, Mystic Domain is always good, however, it's not as good as Time Stone. Okay, so I need. I'm not even sure if I got it, guys. Drift of it all. There we go. No, I don't have it. But yeah, definitely timestamp. If I were to run any hero as my main, I would go for a timestamp. Time stop. Yeah, definitely get it. As no excuse, and I can't get it. Yeah, so sorry, can't test that. That's another thing that I need to add. Uh, that's another thing I need to add to improve these. I can't get all of this as well. So yeah, but I'm quite happy if you all agree that the best spell mark is time stop. Right. So we came to the point where we have all the basics. What else? Now we can talk about the priority. Okay, this is important when you are planning. Okay, so let's imagine that someone's starting the game and he's going to play this game for 2 years. Okay, okay, if he's going to play Fiona, he will be spending masteries. Oh, good idea. Yeah, I need to avoid that guy. Don't scroll down. Always go up. Okay, so yeah, masteries. I don't think I paid too much attention to the masteries here, but yeah. See, guys, this is why I like working as a team, because I forget a few things and then yeah, scroll. Right, so scouting. Do you agree it's vital? Because this is Abyss Lord, and we know from the Chinese version, if you follow it or not, I saw some screenshots. Abyss Lord is always a relevant unit for Inferno, and he's topping the damage charts. Also, we'll get what is it called? Hell Baron. Always butcher the names. Okay, so when it comes to names and stuff, guys, I'll always butcher it. Yeah, but that will be another offensive unit. Yeah, Hell Knight. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so definitely worth it. Yeah, so we move forward. I've got here tactics, because why not? Okay, when I was rolling for it, it just showed and I just took it. Okay, so the recommended masteries, that's a no-no. Mysticism, I'm not sure if she's got mana problems. Wisdom, no. I don't like that unless it's vital. Some spells might be OP, but yeah. Okay, so what I got here is obviously defensive tactics, because why not? Okay, makes your defensive units more. Yeah, maybe you need it because I don't run the spell marks. That is true. Okay, tactics definitely okay, worth it. Especially if you decide to run 3 tanks with Venom Spawn as a third one. Okay, so Agriel says you can replace it with healing. Okay, so there's an option, tactic and healing can go vice versa. Okay, so cooldown of fire magic spells. Do we need it? Do you guys agree we kind of need it? Casting spells more often is vital. Yeah, okay, I like that, so it's mandatory. Yeah, we want everyone to use it. And then mysticism. I just like running mysticism, okay? On all my heroes. You never know when you'll be running out of mana. Obviously, you can check. So, for example, Sandra was just that kind of a hero that never had mana problems unless there was one unit left and you couldn't kill it. If you couldn't kill it, then no amount of mana will help you. But most of the heroes, they can't go wrong with mysticism. Okay, it's always nice, and as if it just says, mysticism when you have a mark is also a must-have. Yeah. Also, quite a lot of people run trees that reduce your mana, so having this extra 2 mana recovery is huge. Okay, so basically tactics is the one that you can switch. Okay, tactics is the one that you can get rid of if you're playing, if you're gonna get this Fallen Angel and you want boost Fallen Angel, go for it. So you have Scouting and Casting in here, so you have two main damage sources boosted, and these two are mandatory. Okay, these two I will never replace. This is still good. Okay, we're good with Offensive Angel and Abyss Lord. Now it's gonna work well with everything else. Okay, so yeah, we got that. Obviously, max out your skills. We got the mark. We got that. Okay, now let's think about priority. Okay, so as I said, the scenario is you start playing game. You want to play Inferno. That is your Leo needs to be maxed. Okay, that's interesting. I just like to have all my spells maxed out because she will be casting them anyway. Yeah, so I agree, Agral. Okay, Abyss Lord is top priority. Okay, you want him at 6-star as soon as possible because early stage of the game where you're still leveling, he is going to carry you. And if you're lucky and you get Offensive Devil, both of them will just demolish PvE content. You'll be like, boom, there, okay? This is your main goal, basically, okay? The unit that will and is relevant through all the stages of the game. You can use it in, what's it called? Steady defense. You can use it wherever, okay? But definitely worth more than Venom Spawn. Okay, yeah, so we're talking about the team here. Okay, so let's prioritize our picks here. So after Abyss Lord, what would you get? Okay, we're not talking about... Actually, no, we can talk about... No, let's skip these 2 units. The reason why I want to skip these 2 units because you'll be working on them in a different way, yeah? Okay, so these 2 units will be a different way. Yeah, if you're buying Fiona, you already invest in, so getting Devil will be a different story. Obviously, you can't get shots for Black Dragon. So everyone agrees. Priest. Yeah, that's another thought. Okay, so I'm doing this guide. Hopefully, I'll finish it before Fallen Angel got released, because it takes a lot of time. With the time I got on my hands, it's going to be a prolonged process. But I like what we do here, guys, and I think we'll be doing this more often when there's nothing happening on a test server. Okay, so we'll be like talking, communicating, and making a guide that everyone can use because it's not just me making a guide now; it's cumulative effort. Okay. So yeah, and I will say IP or Fallen Angel when released. Then we go for phone as fed. Do you guys agree? Adrian is suggesting that. But yeah, I would definitely suggest going for more Inferno oriented way, because yeah. So phone. So basically, we're building the top line first. I would leave phone at 3 stars. This is what I got on my main team. Okay. So yeah, get phone to 3 star, and then move to others, because others are more useful at 6 star. Okay. Yeah, Stormy, but Devil and Dragon a different story, okay? I'm talking about the diamond investment. As someone said, you'll get devil from the chests. You will need to get awakening souls some way, okay? If you're whaling, it's quite easy, okay? But if you're just the priority that I'm talking about is how you want to spend your diamonds. Which units? Okay, so Abyss Lord 6-star, I totally agree. Okay, and this is the main thing. This is what you should be saving for. Okay, if you can get him to 3 stars, get him to 3 stars, but then collect enough to get him to 6 stars as soon as. AP Priest, same story. Phone 3-star is enough until you build other components, and I would say, okay, so that's interesting. So Evil Sorceress over Dark Elemental. You would go for BG, okay. We could go for BG, yeah. But wouldn't we, in the meantime, actually get the Devil Awakened? So see, when you buy Fiona, okay, when you buy Fiona, when you buy any hero, what VIP level do you get from it? Okay, so if you spend 100, just 100, so let's say, no, I'm only buying Fiona, okay? I don't want to spend on the game, but I want Fiona. Yeah, this is a valid point, and this is why I wanted to bring Venom Spawn to that team instead of Dark Elemental, because we are talking long term. Okay, so Dark Elemental will definitely get a boot from that team. He's great, don't get me wrong, he's great, but in the long run, he's probably going to get replaced by Fallen Angel. So, yeah, tell me, guys, you probably play this game. Some of you at least played less than me, and maybe your memory is still fresh. So if I buy a hero, if I spend 100, where will that get me? Oh, I think I'll know where. VIP 7. Okay, so let's say 7, 5,000 diamonds. If we go and do 100 recharge, that will give us 6,000, I believe. Yeah, so 6,000. So we can't get to this stage, but we can get to this stage. And what do we get here? We get nothing. Nothing of good value. There's no angel, sorry, there's no devil shots. Okay, to get devil. Oh, we can't even get hit here. There we go. Okay, so we need VIP 10 to get devil. Yeah, Stormy, yeah, obviously, I'll need to read on Archibald. That's my lecture for today. Okay, so, yeah, oh, see, guys, that's another point. Okay, I'm not gonna cover that today because I don't want to keep you too long, but we can do it after each stream. Stay for 10-20 minutes and work about things. Yeah, I don't remember any of these packs because I bought them 2.5 years ago. Well, that's another thing we can do, like a spending guide for those who start, but that will require us to actually research what packs are available because I believe they also changed everything. Like you got Judicator now for being top player or something. Yeah, but Growth is definitely worth it. Okay, I remember it. It was one of the best packs. So, yeah, I would suggest that Devil Tank could be, can be, Devil Tank can be unlocked via VIP packages. So if you're starting from VIP 10, yeah, VIP 10, okay, yeah. Okay, so if you get even, I believe that Tank Devil at this point, even at 3 stars, will be good. Okay, because if we are going step by step, by the time we get everything sorted, we should be the 110 level. Okay, if you're playing that, if you want that, this will happen once you get to the max level. So step by step, Devil 3 star, even Awaken, will be quite good. Okay, and you can actually get it. You can buy a premium card in the meantime, and you get some Star Soul pearls to speed it up. Okay, that's also an option. Okay, there's quite a lot of ways to get these pearls now. So don't get me wrong, getting these 2 units to even a 3-3-3-4, okay, will be quite easy and it will be quite good, and you don't need to spend on Blackguard, who will not have space here. Okay, now so that's another thing. The next thing I would suggest, and that's my opinion, will be getting Dark Elemental, but only if you plan to use it in your secondary team, because you're gonna drop it for Venom Spawn. Ooh la la, that is a problem. Yeah, I agree. So yeah, I would suggest that at this point, even 3-star Venom Spawn will work as a tank. Because your opponents, okay, we need to remember that your opponents, so let's say the opponent is spending the same as you are spending and he's choosing to play Adela. So Adela's main deal will be getting Marksman to 6-star Awaken. Okay, so you want Marksman. This will be your biggest damage source. Sister will be another one. And then you got these SSI units. Okay, sorry, these three SSI units. So they coming from another source. Okay, so Naga will be priority, which will be quite hard to get. You'll need to spend diamonds on Naga, similar to spending diamonds on the Black Dragon, because there's no packs that contain Naga. Okay, so that's thing. So if we are fighting against the similar level, the enemy will have 1 6-star unit. So let's say Sister. Yeah. So we'll have. If he's spending diamonds on altars, definitely Sister will be the best choice from these units. Because while Arcane Archer is good, she's not mandatory. Oh, Paladin, because of initial altar. Okay, I don't remember stuff, guys. Yeah, see, that's why I go you, because I played like ages ago. Anyway, so yeah, I would suggest going for, because I would leave the main dungeon carries, okay? Because if we talk in 2 years to get here, okay, that means we're gonna have. That's amazing, guys. I didn't have that, I think. So 2 years, in 2 years, starting from now, okay, so if you watch that video and the plan is 2 years, you'll definitely drop 2 units. Okay, and the 2 units that I will drop will be that. And there will go my, what's her name? Fallen. That's my Fallen Angel here. Actually, I could use this. So the priority of Dark Elemental is lower now, okay? It can be same as that in 1 year, actually. Yeah, so we got Fallen Angel here, and let's say we get that Hell Knight. So that's our Hell Knight. Bang, yeah? Yeah, it's time to end the stream, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, he's having a hard time, as you can see. As you can hear, I think he's got bellyache. They gave him this new medicine to stop the reflux, and it's actually causing him to cry a lot. So, yeah, let me just reduce the microphone. So that's our Hell Knight. That's our bar Fallen Angel. That can happen in 2 years, yeah. And then in 2 years we'll probably have Venom Spawn as well. So we'll finish that. We'll finish that later on. Well, you can guys help me out. Think about the priorities. What you think? Send me the message on the Discord channel, and I'll basically do. I'll gather all the information and then I'll decide what to do with it. Now, before I go, obviously, guys, 500 diamonds. Okay, the quick question is, uh, what is? You just need to write it down. Okay, what is the name of a second awakening of Devil in defensive form? Okay, I got the 5 winners, guys. Some mistakes, although you can see it on the screen. I didn't want to make it too hard for you. Yeah, let's give it out. Okay, so today is 16. Ivica, still EU50. Oh, by the way, Ivica. Oh no, actually you won. Yeah, good, nice. That's right. Yeah, it's like lazy typing. Adrian C, EU89. Uh, by the way, guys, since we changed the community managers, there might be a delay. Okay, I need to speak to the new community manager. I just greeted him, and obviously, hopefully, he's been briefed. Okay, so hopefully these diamonds will arrive quite quick. Well, quite quick as usual. I think Thursdays it is. I'm not even sure. Okay, Klaus, I got you as well. Oh, hold on. Cloud. Yeah, that's the same guy. Oh, okay. EU25. Geez, so long indeed. Cloud. Stormy. EU147. Jesus, EU147. That's 127 servers more than me. And who was the last one? Methy. EU22. That's more like it. Yeah. EU22. That's like my neighbors. Right, guys. Anyway, thank you for the stream. We did a good progress. We did really good progress. The guide is like halfway through. The only thing that I need to do is like record and talk on the chat on that, and then we got the priorities. Once we get the priorities, we can think about something else. Right. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you next week. And hopefully that will be the stream with Light Elemental and maybe Archibald. We'll see what I can see today. Right. I need to make sure I'm actually not streaming now, guys. Bye bye.